Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Ajax, our Youth Academy Challenge. So we've had our youth intake here. As you can see, we've sorted it by potential and not a lot of them are near the top, it must be said. Fred Delange is pretty much the only one that's up there anywhere. I mean, decent first touch finishing, bit of flair. Dribbling's only 5 though, for a winger's not great. 12 pace, 13 acceleration. He's okay, but needs work. So we're going to sign him up to a youth contract. Then we go down here, we see Kevin Smith, who's on the other side. Bit more acceleration, okay pace, dribbling 8, first touch 8, flair 12. I mean, again, okay, but needs a fair bit of work. Danny Platt, midfield centre. An okay player, decent first touch, can pass, got a good bit of technique. Decision's okay, composure not great. Vision good though for his age actually. Balance of 5 isn't he brilliant, but determination 19, he might be able to overcome his poor early stats. Bram Odekote, a right back who got some decent mental stats. Physically looks to be lacking a bit, good stamina but nothing else really, and technically very lacking. So only 15 years of age, but we'll sign him up just to fill up the numbers. Dennis van der Plas, 15, decent passing, first touch okay, decisions and vision okay. A decent bit of balance, again we'll sign him to make up numbers, but the youth intake has certainly been disappointing. Jelani Nteb, the goalkeeper, is okay. I mean, if we look at the report here, he's not as good as Jord Ruigrok. We'll bring him in, but again it's another situation where he's making up numbers. The rest of them, as you can see, way down here in potential wise. Mohamed van den Berg can head, can tackle a little bit. Not much determination. We'll again sign these boys up just to make up numbers, but I'm not convinced any of them going to do much. Striker here, 15 finishing from him, but he's an advanced forward with 7 acceleration. He's not going to set the world on fire, I don't think, but we'll sign Eric Koenig just to make up numbers. Jasper Lichert, he's got a bit of pace and stuff, so he can again come into the lineup. Jasper Ori, again a winger, not got much pace, decent first touch. He's making up numbers pretty much, potential of only 2.5 stars. Kelvin van der Werf, right back there again, some sort of okay stats spattered about there. Gino Browers just sounds like a class player, man, but he doesn't look like a class player. Make up some numbers. You never know what one of these boys is going to just explode, but I think after that, we're not going to sign any of the rest of them up. You know, we're looking at lads with 2-star potential. So that's the youth intake. Sadly, nobody there. It looks like he's going to be a real star of the future. I think this season's class is particularly disappointing. Our one man even there who's standing out above the rest of them doesn't look as if he's going to be a world-class player by any means. If we look at him, it was, where is he? Fred Delange, and he looks like he could be okay. Potential ability, if all goes well there, of 4 stars. I don't think that youth intake was particularly exciting, sadly. However, what is exciting is a trip to Groningen here in the league. Decker can play. Dahlberg can't. Doesn't really matter because he wouldn't anyway. So basically Decker can play. Nobody else is important there. We beat Groningen when we played them in Amsterdam, but now we're obviously away on their patch. I'm going to clear the selection given that our last team selection was a bit messed up because of the international fixtures. The goalkeeper will be Ruigrok. At right back it will be Backboard. In the middle here, it will be Veltman and Delight. On the left, I'm going to go with Savastano. In the middle of the park, Camp, of course. Alongside Donny van de Beek. On the right hand side, it will be Nunnally. Then in the middle there, it will be Clivert, who's actually playing really well in that central position recently. Crystal Palace currently interested in him. Oh, and he doesn't have long left on his deal. Let's renew that contract, shall we? Give him a 4-year deal. He wants 14 grand. About 12.5, son. Let's try 12.5. 12.75. There we go. 4-year deal for Clivert. Perfect. Now, on the left-hand side, just a bit of impromptu contract negotiation there. We will have Gino Decker on the left, of course, and we will have Kai Sierhuis up front. What does Decker prefer? Decker prefers to be support. Okay, we'll give him that. On the bench, we'll put these 3 goalkeepers. Then Zefoik, Wober, Kemper, Orihuela, Aiting, Maduro. I prefer Aiting to be further forward than that. Dykes, Sinkgraven, and Giovanni De La Vega. Let's dive right in, shall we? We expect to beat Groningen. They're down there in 17th place, so hopefully we should do the business here, even away from home. We should be winning this without any problem at all. And let's encourage them. Hopefully we can see some nice, classy attacking football from the young lads here. Kane finding Jensen. Delight's in the book really quickly there, is 11th of the season, before the 10-minute mark. Need a victory here to keep a solid hold of second place. Are Alkmaar and Utrecht playing just now? No, so they've actually already played. So this is an opportunity to go 6 clear of Alkmaar here in second place. We're currently 12 behind Feyenoord with this result, and they would have a game in hand. Absolutely nothing happening. 1 shot we've managed to register in the opening 40 minutes, and obviously absolutely no chances created. Although here we go after 40 minutes. Groningen on the ball, moved into the middle to Jensen. Drosten have been drawn out far too easily there. Van Veert cut out by Savastano, back to the goalkeeper, who will knock it long. Can we create anything here? Sierhuis jumps for it. It's going to fall for Jensen though. He'll find Linssen. Van Neff gets forward to Idrissi. Don't let him past you. Ah, he's past Savastano. Delight's not out quickly enough to block a cross. Van Veert's in the middle, and it's 1-0 Groningen. And statistically, it looked like this was going to happen. They've had 6 shots. We've only had 1. Still, no less disappointing. Not a good result. And we'll only manage to be 3 points clear of Alkmaar if this holds. It looks like it will hold because they're absolutely battering us here today. Where's your passion, lads? You're just lying down here and getting scalped pretty much. I'll bring Karl Aiting on for Sierhuis. I'll put Clivert up top. Push Van de Beek up. And we'll go like that. Let's demand more out of them because it was a terrible first half. Pretty much limped in 1-0 down at the break. 7 shots to 1 against a team that's 17th in the league. Right, come on, quick equaliser. Decker scoops it in. Veltman rises. It's easy for the keeper. As Reza puts Heerenveen ahead. They'll move within 5 of us. Ball for Van de Beek, cut out. Comes to Decker. I suspect this will be a wee half chance. It comes to nothing. Kellenkamp, Clivert. Nunnally beats a man. Kellenkamp. Van de Beek tees it up, scoops it towards goal, just over the bar. Wee half chance, it comes to nothing. At least we're creating more in this half though. Larsson goes back to his keeper. Come on, close him down. Over the top. Well won by their man, but Kellenkamp will pick it up. No, Bakuna pinches it over the top. Van Veert, and we're being punished for getting caught in the ball. Drilled low, Bakuna. Absolutely hopeless there, getting caught in the ball. So easy for Bakuna. He deserves it, you have to say that much at the very least. Savastano's coming off now, as is Nunnally. Might as well give De La Vega and Boy Kemper a run out now that we're well beaten. At least it looks like we're well beaten to me. Clivert Aiting a Kellenkamp, goes back the way to Delight. He looks forward and gives it away to Idrissi. Could get worse. Drost forward, Veltman cuts her out. Right, come on, look forward, Aiting to Van de Beek. A quick goal back here and we have a chance. Kellenkamp, that's another loose pass. Backboard gets it to De La Vega, thankfully. Kellenkamp, that's a better pass. In on the left foot, it's not a good ball. Aiting returns it, Jensen away. Delight should get that easily. Pings one forward, good ball that. Decker now. Van de Beek looks for De La Vega. Just square this, son. Oh, he scores actually. I was going to chastise him for making the poor decision to take the shot on there, but it's a first senior goal and it is 2-1. So we get prepared to go overload. Let's just go overload, screw it. Okay. Van Neef whips her in, head it away, it's flicked at goal, it's easy for Roy Grock. Come on, launch it, son. I feel like we can get back in this. Although he takes his bloody time there. Forward it goes, should be easy for their defenders. It is, Dross goes down, nothing given. Van de Beek plays it to Kluivert, takes a touch, he's in, finish it, son. Ah, it's a good save. All too often in this game I do tend to find that strikers do that, they'll just hit it right at the goalkeeper. As Van de Beek's cross is cleared. Come on, push forward. Nah. The game's just going to peter now. That was the chance there with Kluivert. Made a mess of it. Delight or Veltman, who's taller? 189. 182. So definitely Delight that we're going to be sending forward as a target man. We're absolutely leaving ourselves open there at the back, but we have to go direct. Throw the ball forward and see what happens. Something's going to happen at least. Kemper. Delight trying to get forward now. Terrible pass. Idrissi now down the line for Van Veert. He's easily going to get that. Come on. It's Drost. Hits a pot shot. Easy for the keeper. Can we get forward now? That's not a great kick. Not a great kick at all. It's, what, 5-on-1? There's 4 queuing up in the middle. This has to be 3-1. It's whipped in. Backboard getting back. What an interception. Go on, Decker. Go on, run. Plays it long for Delight. It's a great pass to him. Delight finds Kluivert. Does he have a better finish than last time? He finds De La Vega. He's put it wide. It's a shocker. Don't know why he takes that first time. He should be having a touch there. Should be confident from his last goal. Van de Beek in though. Larsson away. De La Vega now. We're putting pressure on at least. Delight now flicks it to Karl Aiting. Not much space opening up. Back the way to Boy Kemper. Not bad. Better than losing the ball. There you go. Nice 1-2. Aiting hits the byline. Whips it. De La Vega back stick. Cushions it down. Decker 2 each. What a comeback. Let's change it a little bit. Let's at least bring Delight back. Go with a 4. Other than that though, I'm going to play the same. Let's keep overload. Let's keep the pressure on. See if we can snatch this in the last couple of minutes. A draw is a decent result given that we were 2-0 down. Aiting pinches it, somehow doesn't give away a foul. Decker now, get it forward, there you go. In behind, Kluivert's in, does he have a better finish? Kluivert's in, shoots, scores! 3-2. I have no idea how we're going to win this. Let's drop Aiting back there with Van de Beek. Deep line playmakers, we go from overload to contain all of a sudden. Drop De La Vega, drop Decker. And I think we brought De La Vega on for some match experience because we were 2-0 down, dead and buried. All of a sudden, 3 goals, 3-2 up. A lot of fight and a lot of heart from these young lads. Just hold now, 4 added minutes. Hold. 25 seconds left. We're in possession. Should hold now. Decker. He's got the winner. No, he doesn't actually. Kluivert's got the winner, pardon me. Decker had the equaliser. Don't know why he put a cross in there. We're set to contain. He should be holding that wide. But 10 seconds left and their keeper's got it in his gloves. We should be winning this now. Kicked long. Bakuna's going for it. He'll be raging that they haven't won. After scoring that second goal individually. And there's the whistle. What a comeback. They left it late, but what a comeback that is. Superb effort. As Gino Decker gets man of the match with a goal and an assist. And I guess that's what happens to you when you're down the bottom. You know, when you're 17th place and you're, now 9 points adrift. That's what can happen to you. What happened to Alkmaar, speaking of that? They lost 2-1 at Den Haag. Interesting. And Utrecht, what happened to them? Can't even find what happened to them. Utrecht lost 2-0 against Willem. It was the next match down. Now there we go. Heerenveen with a win. Feyenoord against Excelsior. Feyenoord will take one step closer to the title. Remain 13 points clear, with only 15 to play for. So Feyenoord win their next game. They are champions. Which is a shame, but it's been coming for a long, long time, of course. They're miles ahead of everybody else. And we're just on to this Heracles game now on the Sunday. Hopefully it will present an opportunity to go further ahead in second place, make that position our own. Semi-final of the Cup and securing second place in the league, I would say for my personal targets this season is pretty good performance. Obviously it doesn't meet the expectations the board have set, but we're playing nice stylish attacking football, bringing through young players, so hopefully the board won't sack us, frankly. Man United beat Man City 4-0 in the Champions League. Fair enough. Delange, Fred Delange, what do they think now, the coaches? Yeah, 4 stars. Same deal as before. Okay, so that's a lot of those youth lads in. Zion Fleming turning professional. He looks pretty decent actually. Clivert pens his new 4-year deal. Excellent news. He'll be a key man for us going forward for many a year. Excelsior and Willem draw. Not really much to consider at this point. It's just about chipping away at the rest of the fixtures, I suppose, seeing this season out and then looking to go again next year. The boys have got a whole season under their belt now, the young lads. Alkmaar host PSV. Hopefully a PSV win there. I'd expect Alkmaar to beat them, though, the form that Alkmaar are in compared to PSV this season. But they don't look de Jong as PSV Eindhoven win. Move up to 49 points. They're 7 behind us. Alkmaar are 6 behind us. We have the game in hand. Opportunity to go 9 and 10 clear. We've not really got close to Feyenoord, but we've got a decent gap back to everybody else, which I think is a pretty good return for season 1. I do say so myself. Feyenoord are at 20 today to try and win the title. They could have the title wrapped up by the time we play. 5-1 to Feyenoord. There you go. There you go. What do you say about that? What I am going to do is play Boy Kemper instead of Savastano today. I'm also going to take Nunnally out and I'm going to give De La Vega the chance to play, given how good he did last time out. He prefers to be an inside forward, but you know what? He played well as a winger. I'm also going to play Maduro instead of Backboard in there. And pretty much just go with that. Yeah, let's tell them actually to carry straight on where they finished off last time. And encourage them, hopefully we'll get a performance like the last half an hour of the Groningen game and not the first hour. Opening 10 minutes, fairly dull. 2 shots though. Double the amount we managed in the first half against Groningen. Yeah, so it looks like we're getting some shots away, but they don't look to be causing any trouble at all. As we cross one in, it comes back out to a Kellenkamp. Maybe a chance to get it in, good in for a penalty or something. Maduro, a Kellenkamp's there. Inside you, son. There you go. Van de Beek. De La Vega moves it quickly. Kluivert plays into your house. Should score. He's dragged it. Awful. De La Vega's injured. Great. Nunnally can come on. It's fine. It doesn't make much of a difference. It's just a shame that the lad was getting a chance to start today and he's went off injured. Veltman to Delight. Van de Beek. Kemper. Right, come on. Let's get a real chance here. Good ball to Decker. Go and take on your man. Back the way to Kemper. Wonder if that knock he took's affecting him. Kellenkamp for Decker now. Whip it. Whips it quickly. Nunnally arriving off the bench and it's a poor header. He's got a point to prove as well, given how good De La Vega played in the turnaround at Groningen. Got us on our way actually with our first goal. Kemper winning it back off Kouas. Kellenkamp, Van de Beek, Decker, Kluivert. Go on. Oh, what a pass, Decker. Can he stand it up for Sirhouse? He can. Can he finish? Cushions it to Nunnally. Oh, he's hit the post. What an effort that is. We're looking classy going forward. We just can't bury it. Hopefully we can do it now. Minute and a half left before the break. Maduro, Kellenkamp, they're just trying to hang on here. Good ball, Nunnally, take on your man. Oh, he moves it quickly. Kluivert's in the area, down, penalty kick. There you go. Sirhouse will take. Hopefully he'll finish better than he did when he had that one-on-one chance earlier on. Come on for 1-0 at the break. Bang, there you go. Sends the keeper the wrong way. 1-0 Ajax at the break. Heracles will be quite disappointed by that. They almost made it. But I think we deserve it in the balance of play. Created a couple of wee chances. Oh, something else is going to happen. There's 3 seconds left till it's supposed to be half time. Woytens lobs it over the top. There's a chance for an immediate equaliser. That's a good save by the young keeper. Roygrock makes a fantastic stop there at his near post. Hardeveld, who gave away the penalty, whips it in. It's a header right there. Do you know, that's a good chance. It goes over the bar and we should now, yep, we get to half time with a 1-goal lead, but barely. Guard against complacency. Maduro looks stressed, but you know, he's like 12 years old, so that'll happen. Go on, Kemper. Kemper's looked good today, 7.1. Delight with a 7.2 is going to be man of the match at this rate. That says it all, I think. But a game lacking quality, this. Van de Beek's corner. Veltman does not win the header. Van Hintem knocks it long for Duarte. Takes a poor touch and Kemper can step in. He has done very well today, boy Kemper. Looks for an audacious over-the-top pass. Sirhouse does actually get there first. Tries to go across the keeper and it's a poor finish. He has a 6.6 and he's currently got the winning goal. That shows you how poor he's been. Decker. Oof. How do we do this? 18 will come on for Decker. Kluivert will go wide. Van de Beek will go further forward. We'll just tell him to concentrate now, going towards the last couple of minutes of the game. Whipped in. Kellenkamp won't win it. Back to Van de Beek though. Karl Eiting. Kluivert. Get a good cross in, son. Stands it up. Sirhouse is there, but so is Castro. That's terrible from the keeper. Gives it right to Delight. Now Maduro to Kluivert. Inside Karl Eiting. Kellenkamp. That's a terrible pass. Dari can intercept. Van Ooyen. Vermeij, I would say it, probably pronounce it. It's a good chance. Van Ooyen takes a touch, goes round the keeper and hits the post. And there's a warning sign. Maduro does safety first, gets it behind. Going to be a chance here though. Dari whips her in, Delight away. Pelupisi gets it. Come on, Delight, take it off him. Kellenkamp will clear. Thank God for that. About 10 minutes left here in the game. We'll bring on backboard for Maduro. And we'll tell the boys to tighten up when we can, and hopefully we'll just see it the last 5 minutes here. Or even grab a second. Backboard throws it to a Kellenkamp. Inside to Nunnally, got a lot of time and space. Loses it though, a Kellenkamp bends it to Clivert, who has got a lovely cushion finish on the volley. And it is 2-0, and we are going to get the 3 points. And probably just about secure second place. This will move us 8 clear of Heerenveen. 9 clear of Alkmaar and Utrecht. And Woyton's header will be the last touch of the game. 2-0. A nice, relatively comfortable victory today. Good win, boys. Well done. Man of the match for Delight with an 8.2 in the end. 8.1 for Boy Kemper. Well done him. De La Vega out 1 to 3 days. 1 to 2 for Decker. Kemper set for a pay increase to £4,500. Jesus. He's 18 years of age already. He is sort of better than Savastano. Savastano's already 20 as well. 4-star upside for Savastano. 5-star upside for Boy Kemper. It's a difficult decision actually who to go on that one. But that's going to be it for this episode. Sadly, Feyenoord have officially claimed the title in this one, but obviously we knew that was going to happen for a while. We did get 2 good solid wins ourselves today. Heracles at home, always expecting to win that one. They're down there flirting with that relegation zone. Groningen actually looked like they were going to get themselves a valuable victory over us there when they went 2-0 up. But we rallied. De La Vega getting the first goal, getting us back in the game. And then from there on, we kept plugging away. And eventually, we managed to get what we deserved. So we've done very, very well actually for the last 2 months or so. The real disappointment being, of course, going out to PSV in the Cup and obviously blowing a 3-goal lead at Vitesse. But listen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Some good attacking displays from them, and certainly something that we'll look to build on going forward to next season. So, of course, as I always say, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video if you have done, and I'll see you next time when we're taking on PSV and Venlo.